Hello there, welcome in to the latest edition of the SAU Men's and Women's Golf Coaches Show. I'm Daniel Gallegos, joined alongside head men's and women's golf coach Ben Sanders. And Coach, we're here just a few days actually before the GAC Championship golf event, which will be a 3-day event starting this upcoming Sunday, then Monday and Tuesday, 3 rounds at the Hot Springs Country Club in Hot Springs, Arkansas. We'll go ahead and we'll take a step back with with both the programs. First, we'll talk about the women's golf team. Kind of catch us up to speed with how the women's team has concluded their more or less regular season play this spring leading into the conference tournament.
Yeah, we just finished up an event in Heber Springs at Harding's event, and they finished 4th, I believe, so they're kind of slowly moving in the right direction. We've had some players step up and record some good scores, and we've got a couple other that need to tighten some things up heading into conference Sunday, actually. So, if everything comes together just right, I think they'll be in a good position by the time the conference tournament is over. So,
talking about the conference tournament, mentioned it's a 3-day 3-round conference tournament. This will be the first time this spring that your women's team will have played 3 rounds for a tournament or an event. Talk about that, playing the additional 18 holes, and how you think the women's team will fare.
I think it'll help them. It'll benefit them in the sense that there's not as much pressure when they tee up their first ball the first day to play, better than maybe they would expect to, because they've got that extra day at the end where they can just stay patient from the beginning and hopefully perform at their best level. So it's not that 36 holes in 2 days, so they've got it spread over 3 days. So hopefully that'll play a factor in helping them perform a little bit better.
Shifting over to the men's side, that's a team that's got a lot of seniors. The senior leadership is there. They've been your top consistent golfers throughout the year, the 4 of them. In these last couple of tournaments, they've kind of come together, and the men's team has really gone low in their scores, particularly at the Natural State Classic, your last event, finishing 4th in that, but posting 2 great team rounds, especially the first round with the 286. You mentioned earlier off camera that there were three men's golfers that shot under par, so just a tremendous event there, especially in that first round. Talk about the men's team, the last couple events where things have really started to move in the right direction.
Yeah, that was awesome to see. It's been a long time coming. It's something that I thought I could see from those guys from day one, and we've really been pushing to make it happen, and it's good to see that it finally has happened and what they're capable of doing when they all go out and play well. So I know that they're excited about conference just as well as I am. If we continue to do that, then who knows, we could come out there with a victory.
One of those seniors I'd like to talk about, Kirk Peterson, the last one, the Natural State Classic. He won the individual title there in a 3-hole playoff, so some exciting extra golf in order to get that title. He also won an event earlier on this year, two wins for him. Talk about Kirk, a 2-year golfer for us, a senior this year.
Kirk is awesome. He's a hard worker. He wants it as much as anybody. He hits the ball as good as anybody. When all those things come together, he's tough to beat. And both those victories came in playoffs, and so it just shows the type of player and person that he is. That when he gets in a situation where he gets close, he wants it bad enough where he's going to make it happen.
Now, just one final thing collectively, the GAC Championship Tournament is going to be held again at the Hot Springs Country Club. But there's 2 different courses. The men will play on one course, the women will play on the other course. Give us kind of an overview of both courses and how you think it'll play for both your teams.
The course the guys play is the Arlington course. It'll be similar to the course that we just played. And obviously we played well there, so I'm hoping that carries over to conference. Very similar in that it's short, it's tight, it's a little bit narrow. So those guys have just recent experience where they played well. So I'm hoping that bodes well for us at conference. The girls will play the Majestic course. Well, I think it's the Park course now, but it's a good course for them. It's a little bit more open. It's a little bit more user-friendly for the golfers, which will be good for them. So I'm hoping that a different look for them will help them a little bit more. So, I'm looking forward to it. I think both teams will perform very well.
I appreciate it very much for your time again. That's head men's and women's golf coach Ben Sanders. Both his men's and women's teams will be competing in the Great American Conference Golf Championships this upcoming weekend. First round will be Sunday, second round Monday, final round on Tuesday, throwing a practice round on Saturday to get ready for the event. Should be an exciting 3 to 4 days of golf for both the teams. Be sure to check MealRiderathletics.com for all your pre- and post-championship tournament coverage. Coach, we appreciate it. Best of luck.
Thank you.